Hello, this is Rich with Wasatch Garage in Park City, Utah. Today I'll be giving you a short video on bicycle storage and ski storage. I get asked this question a lot. What do you do with bicycles? What do you do with the skis when you design a garage, and where do you put them? Today I'm going to show you about half a dozen bicycle storage ideas, as well as a really nice ski rack that we offer, as well as a boot dryer. If you're fortunate enough to have the ceiling space, which in this garage, my own garage, conveniently I am, I would suggest using a pulley system. The bicycle that I have here for the video is hung on a pulley system. You're done using the bicycle, you bring the bicycle to the garage, you put hooks on the front handlebars and under the rear seat, and simply raise the bicycle to the ceiling. There's a locking mechanism on the pulley that keeps the bicycle from returning to the floor. Super nice, super functional, and if you're convenient enough to have the ceiling space in your own garage, I suggest doing this. My personal favorite storage hook accessory is the horizontal bike hook. You'll see lots of cars utilizing this method to hold bicycles when they tote them to and from where the bicycles are to be used. My bike here to my right hand side is my own personal bike, and I have it on a horizontal bike hook. It's a horizontal bike hook basket. There's a basket behind it here that has my gloves and things that I need for riding. I have my helmet on a peg hook, and I like to display my bikes. I'm an avid cyclist, not going to lie, so I like to display my bikes, and I just think this is a really nice way to present the bicycle. Right here is the tried and true J-hook. You can mount the J-hook on the ceiling, on the wall, anywhere where the J-hook has leverage on the tire, you can mount it. And the J-hook has been around since the bicycle was invented and the garages were invented. Very, very easy to use. And off you go. The next bicycle mount system I will show you is the Steady Rack. The Steady Rack is super convenient and super easy to use, and allows you to utilize the weight of the bicycle to leverage the bicycle up against the wall. I would suggest using this mount if you have the wall space, and if you don't care to lift a heavy bicycle up onto a J-hook or up onto a ceiling hook. Let me demonstrate how the Steady Rack is used. When I'm finished using the bike, I wheel the bike up to the Steady Rack. I lock the back brake, allowing me to wheelie the bicycle. I support the bicycle with my leg on the seat, and I just wheel the bicycle up to the Steady Rack. With the front tire engaged at the entry of the Steady Rack, I just roll the bicycle, without taking my shirt, onto the Steady Rack. The Steady Rack is a really nice rack if you have the wall space. That being said, the bicycle does not always, not necessarily needs to fall this far off the wall. The Steady Rack will allow you to swivel the bicycle to the left or to the right the entire width of the bicycle. The Steady Rack is a really nice way to organize your bikes. And let me show you briefly how you remove it. Very easy, wheel it off. And down it goes. Quite simple and super effective. When you're not using the Steady Rack, where there's no bicycles in place, it folds nicely up against the wall. And there it is. The last bike hook I will demonstrate is a bike hook made by Gladiator. I offer this bike hook for customers that have the ceiling height and want their bicycles off the ground. The bike hook is quite easy to use because it has an actuator in it that opens and closes the hook. I'm going to demonstrate how to hang the bicycle on the ceiling using the Gladiator hook. I had to use a step stool for this demonstration because I'm on the shorter side of things. And my ceilings in my garage are pretty tall. They're 10 feet tall. To remove the bicycle, I repeat the process. And down they go. And yes, it helps to have a carbon fiber road bike to do this demonstration. Okay, if all my long-winded talk about the bicycles hasn't completely bored you, let me go over my ski and snowboard storage rack as well as my boot dryer. The boot dryer is capable of holding 5 pairs of boots made by Innova and super convenient for anyone who's into the winter sports. A long day of skiing, you want your boots dry, this is the way to do it, or prior to skiing, if you want your boots hot, this is the way to go. My ski and snowboard storage rack is super convenient for the amount of real estate it eats up in the garage. It's only 38 inches wide, it's capable of holding 18 pairs of skis. Probably a little less if a lot of your skis are fat powder skis, but still, that being said, I would safely guess between 12 to 18 pairs of skis. I've recently had about 8 pairs of snowboards on here. The forks are interchangeable at different widths and different length increments, and it makes this ski rack a super convenient tool to put in your garage in order to store skis. As if all this storage ideas and long-windedness hasn't bored you enough, I really hope it hasn't. It's tough to do these videos just off the cuff without a monitor in front of you reading things. Until the next organized garage, this is Rich. Thanks for watching.